Reboot the Ranger. Welcome back, lads, to Breaking Grid News. Reboot Ranger here to bring you what's new. Welcome back to Breaking Grid News, lads. This just in, JDF has a new costume reveal for Legend of the White Dragon. Alright, lads, let's get into this article. So the article says that Legend of the White Dragon Jason David Frank reveals new costume photos and why fans are ready for a mature story. So he's kind of like trying to like relate to like how they had that hardcore Power Rangers like I can't remember what it was called, but it had like a Black Ranger like basically smashing mofo's head and shit like that, and they were dying, like people dying. Like Power Ranger didn't kill nobody in no show TV show, so you know, like this Legend of the White Dragon, he's probably going to kill some people in this movie. So let's get into the article and read it. So what does it say? It says that the fans are eager to see Bat in the Sun and Jason David Frank and the Legend of the White Dragon ever since the first announced, and now things are starting to come into view. The project is currently filming and it seems to be coming along nicely. And the cast shared behind the scenes images and videos on social media. We still have lots of questions, though thankfully JDF was happy to answer them. Project new character. Frank will be playing the character of Eric Reed, who is attempting to track down the crystal that allows him to call upon the power of the White Dragon. And Frank gave us the rundown of who Eric and he's fighting for and how the White Dragon stands apart from Power Rangers. So he's letting you know that, listen, you know, it's similar to Power Rangers, but it is very, this is different. Like this is my own project. This is not Power Rangers, you know, like this is like something different that has inspired me from Power Rangers, but it is not Power Rangers, right? So let's get back into it. He says the audience think that I'm going to relate Eric Reed because he's completely different opposite than Talia Oliver, Frank said, and they think if I can imagine it has no relation at all, but I'm saying as for my audience it's deeper, older. I wouldn't say a version of Tommy Oliver at all, it's a completely different character, but they're going to see Jason David Frank in a more mature role, meaning he has finally expressed on television that it's not for kids, nothing PG-13. So see, I told you, man, I can already predict this shit going down. He is definitely, I ain't showing no blood on his thing yet, but definitely it's not PG-13. For example, I do not think an older characters would ever relate to express themselves in a regular teenager would nowadays. A lot of teens are kids with depression, especially during quarantine stuff. No one really thinks about depression aspect of it, so I really think they can't relate more realistic life, meaning that while we all have problems we can deal with, we're going to see that Eric Reed, Frank said, with all regrets that we got to deal with. Believe it or not, everyone's life is a little complex that maybe only you can understand. Frank is also mixing up things with the action side, as Reed will utilize more Muay Thai, adding he kept that a little bit different for the audience versus lots of flashy stuff. And you can see it's regular karate movies, Power Rangers and stuff like that. So it says, also Eric Reed, like I said, is a bit darker. I mean, he's got tattoos, he's not afraid to express his artwork, and every tattoo especially is one of his heads means a lot of him. Frank said it's a reminder of the stuff that he had conquer and the stuff in the lingers in his personality for years and years. For the last 3 years, he could really see the Eric eyes, or his hurt, his desire, reunited his family again, his confusion about his life, and his complexity of what Eric Reed stands for. I think people can relate to that. Reed will be joined by some old friends, and the characters have some hurdles to clear when they become part of his life again. You're going to see a lot of problems with Eric Reed. He's really stuck in his head, and I don't think he knows how to express himself with people, Frank said. His old friends come back to his life, and they want him to pick up where he left off. And there's a lot of people, I think, that in life to stop doing what they love for someone else and convince them otherwise. Despite those challenges, Reed can move forward towards a brighter future and is important for the character, and sometimes Frank also happens to love about Tommy. So there's a lot of rewards to think about keeping Power Rangers when Tommy was evil, but when he turned good, alone 20 years later, thought people, hey man, you could have been good even if you were evil. And people still here to that today and show like, hey, when I turn good, it turned my life around. So there's a little things in here I can tell people to follow their dreams and let go of the past and be present. Don't live in the past, be present. The future is ahead of you. And that's what my whole character is about, and about letting the past and finding himself again. And this age of group 25 to 35, I do a lot of cameos, a lot of motivational cameos, because sometimes we're lost. It's really a hard age. Some people don't have family, some people want a family, some people don't understand themselves. I did a cameo for someone today and lost in his life. Feels like there's no hope left, so my cameo was left focused on the future, focus on what you think is going to happen to make things happen. There you see more of the back, the white dragon. Man, it's a serious article, this one, huh? So what I think about this so far. So let's see. You know, he's really trying. He's trying hard. I'd say he's trying hard to not relate to Power Rangers. It has a little bit to relate to Power Rangers because his whole life has been Power Rangers. But he's trying really hard to like not make it to be Power Rangers, which is alright, you know. Like, you're really trying to like not be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's not Power Rangers, but we all know it's pretty much Power Rangers inspired. Power Rangers inspired motivation into his later years. You know, I want to say. I mean, we'll have to look more into the article in order to be like, you know, is it really not Power Rangers related? Even though you're gonna really dog out the 30th anniversary, you can't just do the 30th anniversary and then focus on this Power Ranger. You know, you're just Legend of the White Dragon. So let's get back more into this article here, and see what this man is talking about, right? And then we're going to finish off the video here because we're already at 6 minutes and this is a long ass article. So I think Eric Reed stepped back. I like to say, you see Eric Reed, whose guy's dude was superhero, blah blah blah, relates his character, blah blah blah, PG-13, blah blah blah. There's some blood, other people focus on the cuss words, the stand on television, PG-13 is blah blah blah, Ritual is not. Fans are also eager to see the suits, the costumes, the dream, the project, as well as the lore, mythos created, including the powerful crystals become the white dragon. When we have the crystals broken in half and the suit activated through the crystals but also charging pit. So there's a desperate chase to find the crystals and the desperate chase to charge the crystals and desperate chase getting the crystals into our suits, being superheroes again in the huge build up. As the suits themselves can expect with a style of flair, even the previous get excited include a little Wolverine. Blah blah. So the Batman Sun designs. I mean, we're just gonna look at the rest. Look at the pictures of the suit. Look very gnarly. You know, I'm not gonna read more of this article. It's very, very in depth. If you want to read more of the article, I'm gonna leave it in the description below. But I know. Let me know what you guys think. Jason David Frank, Legend of the White Dragon. You guys gonna see it? Excited for him to do his own thing. Yeah, I said it's a movie. I'm gonna check it out. You know, I'm happy for my boy. You know, I'm happy for my boy. You know, gentlemen, I'm happy for my boy, Jason Frank. He's doing his thing. And it's Ruby Ranger signing out. I catch you on the next video. Peace.